Oh, yeah, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of The Void. Today's sponsor is nobody. We don't have a sponsor, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Void. We're back. We're back in it. I took a weed edible and I'm feeling pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good. Look, one of the things about going through chemo is that you don't really know when you're gonna feel good again. Like sometimes when you're in it, you're in the shit and you feel terrible, like it's the worst thing that's happening to you. And then all of a sudden you have one conversation with one dear old friend and everything you start to see the light again. It's amazing. And not every day is going to be this way. So you take the moments as they come to you. You take a moment as it approaches and as you start feeling good and you embrace that moment and you wrap your arms around it and you don't fucking let go for shit. You hold on to that moment, you hold on to that feeling, and you do everything that you can to make sure that you stay feeling good. And if you don't beat yourself up over it. You just do it over again. It's a process. It's a process of repetition. And that's the hardest part, is that it's over and over and over and over again, and it doesn't seem like it's ever going to end, but they tell you that it will. That's the thing I've been learning, is people have been telling me that it might end, that there's hope, that not everything out there is going to be dreary and bleak and difficult. Excuse me. Oh my God, almost lost my lunch there. Um, but yeah, I've been really grateful for my friends these past few days. I mean, especially today of all days. I called. So far, it's been two of my extremely good friends, and it's helped me so much. I don't know if it's the weed edible. Honestly, I think it's the combination of dear friends and weed that is just Mother Nature's blessing to humans, or to anything. My dog might need a little bit of weed gummy sometimes. You never know. Look, ladies and gentlemen, all I wanted to say is that I'm feeling decent right now. I'm feeling decent and I'm doing pretty good, and I feel like I can do a show. But I must warn you that I'm going to have to stop halfway through to eat some of my mother's good old fashioned pasta chicken bake she's been working on. But I will pause this as soon as it's ready. I'm going to go do that, and it'll be like nothing ever happened for you. But for me, I had a good ass meal. Just know it. So, what's new with my life? I've just been dealing with the cancer. That's pretty much it. I have been showered with gifts, though, I must admit, and I'm not guilty about it. I kind of in your face about it. I got a $50 Amazon gift card, and I got a $50 gift card to, you guessed it, Olive Garden. I mean, I am so excited about that because for $12.99 you can get their breadsticks. And this is not a sponsored by Olive Garden. Like I said, no sponsor. We don't have a sponsor today. But for $12.99 you can get unlimited salad, soup, and breadsticks. I can't eat salad because of my the stuff in my butt. But look, I can appreciate Olive Garden salad for what it is. It's a pretty good salad for being dirt cheap. It's got a nice tang to it. They can put the cheese on it. You tell them when. And it's delicious. I mean, I love it. I got some of those UV glasses, some of those gamer UV glasses that you put on and it's supposed to be good for you. And I don't know, I'm a little skeptical. I know one of my problems is I do have actual glasses. So I'm like putting these glasses on top of my excuse me, touch the microphone. Big no-no. I've been putting my glasses on top of my actual glasses, and it's been working okay. I look a little bit like Neo from The Matrix. But, those sick 90s sunglasses? Early 2000s? No, it was like, what, 99? I don't know. But look, those sunglasses, he pulled them off. I think I do too. Yeah, who knows? So I'm excited for the dinner. I'm excited for the Olive Garden in the future. That's something else I'm keeping my head up for. And look, if you're going through this, even if you're not, if you're just going through anything, and you need to just pull yourself out from a bad rut, just think about food. Think about like the best meal you can imagine, and then try and get it. Try and get it for yourself. Treat yourself. You really deserve it. And a lot of times people feel like they don't deserve it, or they're too tired or whatever. We got DoorDash now, people. You can get that shit delivered in 12 minutes. Plus the delivery fee, which is outrageous, by the way. Just kidding. I know that why the delivery fee's high, because they need, rights and workers' rights and all that, blah, 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 blah. I'm sick of the delivery fee, people. We need to get rid of that thing. We need to abolish it. And thank God DoorDash right now has a student discount. Just wait till they find out I'm not a student right now. But look, you didn't hear that from me, okay? Look, just know that DoorDash, if you're listening to this, you should be ashamed of how high those delivery fees are. Call it something else. Call it DoorDash workers' rights fees, and I'll be happy to pay it. But when you call it a delivery fee, I don't even know if the workers get that. They probably don't, DoorDash, you scumbags. Look. Anyway, you can DoorDash if you feel like it. You can get that food delivered to you. Treat yourself to something good, people. You deserve it, all of you. You really do. You might not believe it, but you really do. I've been really enjoying the new mic. I think it's good. I think it's exactly the kind of sound that I want. It's the kind of noise that the Void was supposed to be from the very beginning. And I'm in love with it. I would sleep with this microphone. Maybe that's why I have so many butt problems. Look, we've gone off the rails here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to The Void. It's been too long since we've had an energetic post. It's been too long since we've had a podcast that had some energy behind it. And when you're on chemo, the energy's gone. The energy gets zapped from you. It gets absolutely destroyed, and it's really, really tough, and you can't imagine possibly getting back up and sitting in this chair, but here I am. So this is a message to myself in the future. Here you are. You made it. You can get through that shit. It feels like nothing. It feels like you're down. It feels like nothing good in the world is ever going to happen again, but you can get back up into that chair and you can say, fuck the world, and I'm going to be making the Void anyway. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be trying. Look, I say that now. Tomorrow I'm going to be like, I don't want to do the Void, but look, it's really good for me. Really, really good for me. And it's really fun, too. I've been having a blast. Some people say they've been listening. Oh, boy, that's crazy. Look, I never really thought that I'd have people actually listening to my content, but the fact that I do, thank you. I'm so... Look, when I was really little, I started a YouTube channel, like everybody else, right? Every 12-year-old kid. And it actually is what turned into The Void. But when I started that channel, every view felt super, super important. It just was the most important thing ever because one person saw that. And I always imagined an auditorium, an empty auditorium. And I imagined each viewer being one person in there. And even 40 views, you're like, wow, there's 40 people listening to me. That's more people than I had in my English class. Okay? That's pretty good. 40 people. And some of these videos are almost there. And so to each one of you listening to The Void out there, thank you so much. I mean, I really, really appreciate it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a break. And I may or may not come back. If this podcast ends, it's because the chicken bake was too damn good. But if I'm feeling up to it, I'll be back here on the table, or in the chair in the studio, and we'll have some more Void for you. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. We'll see if I'm back. There's something out there in the darkness, floating in the void. Oh yeah, we're back, and that dinner was fantastic. My God, it was so good. It was my mom's oven-baked chicken pasta dish. It's got like a white Alfredo sauce. It's kind of got like a garlicky taste from the breadcrumbs that are placed on top and baked to a golden brown crisp. Yeah, it was fantastic. Tasted, and this is a compliment, by the way, like something from Olive Garden. I'm a big Olive Garden fanatic even. I know everything about them. I know their menu. I know the drinks. I know it all. I love Olive Garden. If you want a key into my heart and soul, it is an Olive Garden gift card that scans. Does the little beep, and you get yourself some fucking great food at a good, affordable, family-friendly price. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not a sponsored podcast by Olive Garden. I cannot stress this enough. I think this is the second time that I've talked about Olive Garden today. And I'm going to continue talking about it because, boy, oh boy, those breadsticks, even though they're stale as fuck most of the time, are delicious. They are. Yeah, I don't know what they put in them. They put something in there. It's that little garlic parmesan butter that they put on there. Ooh, my God! It is something else. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Void. That was a quick half. That was a pretty decent half. I think in terms of the scale of this thing, I think today's show has been comparable to some of the previous ones. Look, the last two shows, I obviously wasn't feeling myself. I was feeling like shit, terrible. I just wanted to put something out. And look, when you get back from chemo, and I'm going to bring this up a lot, your brain, like, you want to do the things that you've always done, but your body is telling you no, you can't do it. And it's extremely frustrating because you sit down, you're like, okay, I want to do the show, but you're mentally you're not there, physically you're not there. But every day it gets a little bit easier. It gets a little bit easier and a little bit easier. But you still have really dark moments in between. And that's something that I really can't stress enough, is those dark moments are okay. And they will pass. It's okay to feel that way. And that's something I've been discovering, something I've been actively working towards understanding. And it's an experiment which continues on. And I'm here live reporting it to you, the listeners of The Void. It's been a strange month. I mean, from starting cancer and, well, has it been over a month? That's interesting. It still feels like it's the beginning, but I think it's been over a month since all of this started. It's been well over a month since I was first like, oh man, there's something wrong with me. But it's been over a month, I think, since my first treatment. That is, I could be mistaken. I could be wrong. But if that's the case, that is crazy how fast time is flying by. And that gives me a lot of hope for the future because, hey, if this is a month, I can do another month and another month and another month and whatever God and the universe throws at me, because I've got no other choice. And I can do it. I've proven to myself I think that I can. But like I said, every day is different, and it's okay to feel as if you can't continue on days which you otherwise would have felt like you could continue, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if it does. I'm just trying to kind of spew it off the top of my head. But, yeah, man, that Olive Garden gift card just gleaming at me. I'm so excited for it. No idea. So that, I got the Amazon gift cards. Building up the studio. Building up the Void Station. Yeah, we're going to have docking here soon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Void. Welcome to the Void. I think this show might get taken down now. I don't know if Stanford's gonna be getting me into this show. I think they might say, "Hey, you listen." Well, look, earlier I had heard from them like, "We love your idea of doing the thing. Maybe we can get Stanford, blah 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 blah." All this talk. Stanford, where are you at? It's been like 4 days. I've been waiting for the phone call. I've been waiting for the "you're hired." I've been waiting for the "we're going to fund your podcast for the next 40 years" call. Where's it at? I don't know. I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie. It would have been awesome to partner with Stanford, but I ain't going to put that shit up there unless we work out a deal. We got to work out a deal. It's been it'll come. I know they're listening, and I know they're waiting. I know they're waiting to hear the magic that is the Void, and then they'll know. They'll say, "This is the guy. We need this guy. Let's get this guy on. We need this guy right now." That's it. That's the future of Stanford is the Void. We're going to do collabs. We're going to have t-shirts. I have a whole vision plan. I got a 2022 vision board into 2023. Look, first quarter, second quarter, I know what's happening. I could plan it all out. I could be the CEO of the Void Stanford co-op. They're just jealous of my freedom. They know I'm alive. They know I'm free. They know nothing can take that from me. They know that I am my own person. And that is something for all the listeners of The Void to understand, is that you are your own person. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, today I think we're going to end The Void. I do really appreciate all the listeners, everybody that's been on here. It's been a pretty damn good show, I'd say. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Take it easy. Hold your loved ones close. Tell them you love them. Good night.